Hello, I think that you are there. Yes? Well, tell me, Gabriel, could you watch the video last class?
No, I couldn't watch the videos.
Well, but today we're going to talk about that video. That's the reason why I asked you the other day, then you watch it because everything is very well explained. Now I'm going to make a summary of everything, but then watch it. The other day, I recorded the class. I was teaching Catherine, and we were talking about what? 3-word phrasal verbs. And I'm going to show you only now. Everything is in that video, so you can watch it and you can write down everything. We talked about some definitions, right? Some definitions. Here we have the definitions. The definitions are, number 1, says, be excited for something to happen. Be excited for something to happen. Well, and with Catherine, we read it for some minutes. We, how can I say, we try to understand the rest of the meanings, and we realized that English people, American people, instead of saying many times, instead of saying, I'm excited for my next birthday that is going to be celebrated in December, I don't know. So when you are excited for something, this is the phrasal verb here, see, look forward to, look forward to. So instead of saying, I'm excited for my birthday that is going to happen in the November, you can say, I am looking forward to my birthday. I'm looking forward to a picnic. I'm looking forward to is when people say, wow, yeah, it's like dreaming. I'm looking forward to going to the cinema nowadays. I'm looking forward to visit my friends, to make a meeting. Yes, have a meeting. So I'm looking forward to have a meeting, okay? What's the meaning of look forward to? Be excited about something that is going to happen. The second definition, we talked for 40 minutes, was number 2, end a romantic relationship. End a romantic relationship. So obviously that a person can say, last month I ended my romantic relationship with Carol. Okay. But instead of this, the majority of the times, American people use the 3-part verb break up with. Break up with. It's a 3-part verb. So instead of saying, last week I ended a relationship, they say, I broke up with John last week. Remember, break, broke, broken. Yes. Or you can say, I've broken. Yes. I've broken up with John recently. Understand? So the idea of use the 3-part verbs instead of what? The definition, end a romantic relationship. Number 3, definition. Keep pace with someone or something. Keep pace. Keep pace, if we want to translate it into Spanish, means seguirle el ritmo, seguirle el paso, right? So the other day with Catherine, we say many times, a student in a classroom, a student, there are 25 students, everybody understands what the teacher is explaining. For example, a chemistry teacher. The chemistry teacher is explaining something, everybody understands, but there is a student who comes. So what happens? Class after class, this student that couldn't understand what the teacher explained last month, that person is lost in the class because that person can't follow the class. Understand? So this is to keep pace with the class. Understand? Maybe you say, I always keep pace with my English class. Excellent. At high school, I always keep pace with my English class. Excellent. But instead of this, what can you say? And you can use the verb, if I can show you, that is keep up with. Keep up with. So what's the meaning of keep up with? Well, keep pace with someone or something. So you can say, for example, I don't know, my best friend can keep up with the students in his history class. One of my friends, I don't know what I said. So one of my friends can keep up with the students in his mathematics class, right? Keep up with, I mean, keep pace means understanding the same as the others. Yes, impossible, okay? Number 4, definition. Tolerate something you don't like. Tolerate something you don't like. You can say, teacher, but if I can't tolerate something, I say, I can't tolerate my neighbor's voice, right? And it's okay. But what happens? American people prefer using the three-part verb put up with. Put up with. But the verb is put up with. So instead of saying, I can't tolerate my neighbor's voice because he speaks so rudely, so loudly, so angrily, instead of saying, I can't tolerate his voice, you can say, I can't put up with his voice. I can't put up with his dog. Understand? Yes? Well, the other one, definition or meaning, we could say. Reduce the quantity of something. Reduce the quantity of something. Okay? So what you can say, I have to reduce sugar. I have to drink, the doctor recommendation is to drink coffee, tea, to eat cakes, to eat ice cream, everything without sugar. Because maybe I'm gaining weight. I have been gaining weight for many months. So doctor's recommendation, stop eating sugar, right? Okay, or stop adding sugar to your different the dishes that you are gonna eat. So instead of I have to reduce the quantity of sugar, I have to reduce the quantity of sugar, you can say I have to, number 5, cut down on, cut down on, cut down on. So that I have to cut down on sugar. Many people have to cut down on coffee because they can't sleep at night. Other people have to cut down on, for example, fat. They can't eat sausages, ham, oil, butter, right? For which reason? Well, because of a health problem. But you can say many people, I don't know if your father, maybe one of your grandparents, someone has to cut down on sugar or cut down on eggs. Why not? Yes? Okay? This is reduce the quantity of something. Number 6, there is another meaning. Have a good relationship with someone. Have a good relationship with someone. And you can say, don't tell me that. If I want to say, I have a good relationship with my mother. I say this. I have a good relationship with my sister. I have a good relationship with my father. But, yeah, very good. I don't tell you, I am not telling you that it's incorrect. But people, instead of I have a good relationship with everybody, people say I get along with, I get along with my mother, I get along with my sister, I get along with everybody because I'm always in a good mood, because I'm easygoing and I'm patient. Okay? So have a good relationship with someone, instead of this meaning, you can say, I get along with. Okay? Another meaning or definition. Be responsible for something. Be responsible for something. You can say, I'm responsible for my homework. I'm responsible sometimes for an animal. I'm responsible for my life. Yes, many things. For I'm responsible for my body, my mind. I don't know. But instead of be responsible for something, you can use the three-part verb. Pay attention. Take care of. I take care of myself. I take care of my studies. Sometimes I take care of a dog. Sometimes I have to take care of the house because I have to cook, I have to clean, I have to make my bed. Take care of. So instead of saying, I'm responsible for my house, you can say, oh, I have to do everything in my house because it's my responsibility. You can say, I take care of. I'm responsible for a little brother or sister. So that you have, well, you say, well, I always take care of my sister, right? And the last one, the definition or meaning is think of something. Think of something or develop an idea. Think of something or can be develop an idea. Think of something. Think of something. Think of my studies, think of my vacation, think of I don't know, something I have to do. But instead of this, we can use the verb, phrasal verb, that is the last one here. Come up with, come up with, come up with, instead of think of or develop an idea. So I can say, I always come up with good ideas. When there is a meeting or I have to do homework with a group and we're working together, you say, Luis is like always, the person that always comes up with a good idea. So what is come up with a good idea? Think about something special, different, okay? Yeah, so the idea is that all the definitions and or meanings, and here all the phrasal verbs. Break up with, come up with, look forward to, cut down on, keep up with, put up with, get along with, and take care of. Okay? It's suppose that this that I explained in 10 minutes is something that last class you have to watch the video because there is an explanation and you have to write down because I gave, I remember Catherine, a little more time to copy, okay? So copy, you're going to copy this in a notebook, okay? In order to refresh your memory, at least repeat them 20 times in order to remember them. So what is something that I wanted to do today? At least write an example using them. So when let's go to start with the first one. For example, says, look forward to, that is, I'm excited for something to happen. So I'm looking forward to something, okay? Right. Looking forward to. Maybe can be affirmative or negative. What happens if today you have a guitar class and you don't want to play the guitar? You are not in the mood. Today you don't feel well, you are tired, you have many classes, and the teacher insists that you need a class 3 hours playing the guitar, and you say, well, really today I'm not looking forward to playing the guitar. Or on the other side, you can say, I'm looking forward to. No, I'm looking forward to playing the guitar. I'm going to tell you something about this special verb, and it's this. Example number 1 to copy. I'm looking forward to. And after that, I say playing. So this phrasal verb, look forward to, the phrasal verb look forward to is always followed by a gerund. So it's correct, I'm looking forward to play, to play, to will play, no, to playing. So we need the gerund always. Remember this. I'm looking forward to going on vacation. I'm looking forward to eating gnocchis today, that is 29th of April. I'm looking forward to visiting my grandparents. I'm looking forward to drinking a glass of Coke at the shopping center. I'm looking forward to doing something. Okay? Yes? Right. Very good. The second verb was break up with. Remember, this a relationship that you ended. A relationship. Okay. So you can say, I don't know, a friend. I don't know, my friend. Say my friend Carol. No, my friend Carol. What happened if the situation happened recently, but you don't know exactly when did your friend and her boyfriend finish the relationship? So if you don't know, we have to use the present perfect. So you can say, my friend Carol has broken, has broken up with her boyfriend. Okay, excellent. Recently. Okay. So the verb break up with. So you say, my friend Carol, for example, my friend Carol has broken up with her boyfriend recently. Or again, has broken up with her boyfriend again. Wow, they are always having arguments. So my friend Carol has broken up with her boyfriend again, or recently, or lately. Okay? Yes? Well, the other verb, number 3 in order, was keep up with. Keep pace with someone or something. Yes, don't feel bad because at high school you can't understand. For which reason? Because you can't keep up with the rest of the students. So in this case, we can say, suppose Bob, that is a friend, can't what? Keep up with, keep up with, that is the 3-part verb or phrasal verb. Bob can't keep up with the students, the rest of the students, for example, in his math class. Okay, math class. So you use the verb keep up with. So you say, for example, Bob can't keep up with the students in his math class. When you read this, what is the meaning? That Bob is the only student who can't understand. Everybody pays attention and are interested in the math class except Bob. For which reason? Because he can't understand. So Bob can't what? Can't keep up with the students in his class, right? He can't keep up with the students in his class. Keep up with, keep pace with something or someone. Okay? Number three, four, excuse me, number four, was he put up with, that is tolerate something or someone. Yes, put up with. The example could be put up with, for example, I don't know, I can't, or I couldn't. Last night, I couldn't put up with, suppose that last night there was an accident on the corner and there were ambulances, police cars, a lot of people, a lot of traffic. So I say, I couldn't put up with the noise. Suppose I couldn't put up with the noise on my street last night, etc., etc. So I couldn't put up with the noise. I couldn't put up with the noise last night. What's the meaning? I couldn't tolerate. I couldn't put up with the noise on my street. Yes. So you can say, I'm thinking about moving. Okay. I will, how can I say, complain. Right. I will go to the police station and complain. Right. So the idea is, I can see very well if you are looking at this, but well, it says, I couldn't put up with the noise on my street. Okay? Yes? Number five. Number five, we have the phrasal verb cut down on. Remember that when we say cut down on is reduce an amount. Yes, cut down on. So what happens if you say, well, I'm overweight, not to say fat. I'm overweight, so I have some kilos, right, that are not convenient for my hair. So I'm overweight. So what is the doctor's recommendation if you are overweight? The idea is, let me see, number five was, no? Yes, cut down on, yes. I should cut down, very good, on, that is the phrasal verb. For example, cut down on fatty foods, hamburgers, hot dogs, different kinds of sandwiches. So the sentence is, I'm overweight, a lot of kilos that I don't need. So what should you do? I should cut down on fatty food. I should, fatty foods, you can say, yeah, yes, because I should cut down on fatty foods. For which reason? Because I'm overweight. I'm overweight. I should cut down on fatty foods. Okay? Yes? Right? So cut down on fatty foods. Very good. Number six. Let me see which was the phrasal verb. Get along with. It's something that we always use. Have a good relationship. Here the meaning is, let me see, get along with, number six, have a good relationship with someone. Okay. Get along with. So what they say, and I don't know. My sister doesn't, suppose, get along with, right? One of her neighbors. Okay, why not? Sometimes happens this, that you don't get along a person. Yeah? So you can say, my sister doesn't get along with one of her neighbors. My sister doesn't get along with one of her neighbors. Okay? Yes? There you go. Neighbors. Right. My sister doesn't get along with one of her neighbors. There you go. Number 7, phrasal verb. Take care of. Simple because we have been using this many times. So we can say get along, excuse me, take care of someone or something. Okay. But what happens if I say I can't take, not always my brother, my sister, or an animal. I can't take care of my own finances. So the problem is I have a good salary, I have a job, the salary is good, but I have problems organizing my money. I have problems maybe organizing how much money I need for food, how much money is necessary for having fun, how much money I need to buy a present, or if there are a lot of birthdays during the month, or if you have to take a specific medicine that is, so I can't organize my money. Well, I can't take care of my own finances. This is a good sentence. And we write something different from take care of a person, no? So you can say, I can't take care of my own finances. I can't take care of my own finances. It's okay. The reason why you have another person, what? Who manages your money. Can be your mother, if you are, talking about husband, wife, maybe your husband, maybe another person, yes? Because for you it's difficult to manage money. Okay, take care of. And the last one, number 8, is come up with. Remember that, come up with, think, have an idea, think of something, yes, come up with, yes? So you can say, for example, I don't know, Kevin, to write something, Kevin, yesterday, came up with, that is the phrasal verb, two-part verb, very good. Kevin came up with a great idea. Yes, he came up with a great idea for our class reunion. Okay. So you say, Kevin came up with, because of come, came. So Kevin came up with a great idea for our class reunion. Kevin came up with a great idea for our class reunion. So here we have what? We have 8 examples using the phrasal verbs look forward to, break up with, keep up with, put up with, cut down on, get along with, take care of, and come up with. Okay? Well, Catherine has this homework I'm going to tell you to do because I told her the other day. I hope that you could write another example using these phrasal verbs. Try to write another example. Very simple. In the present, that can be in the past, in the present, in the future. Doesn't matter. Try to write. You don't have ideas. You use the computer, internet, and you type examples with the verb break up with. A sentence using put up with. And you're going to see different kinds, hundreds of examples. And you choose 1 or 2 and you copy them, write them down. Okay? Yes? Well, something else. I'm going to send you I sent it to Catherine yesterday. I'm going to send you a listening comprehension to do. It's a video. You look at it. There are the options, and you're going to listen, and you're going to try to do the listening for next class. Okay? So 2 homework, maybe 3 for you. Watch last class, the video about all these, very well explained. Number 2, write another example using one, in each sentence, one of these verbs. And number 3, do the listening comprehension I'm going to send you now in a second. Okay? Yes? Well, for today, it's okay. Remember to watch the video. Remember to do the listening. Okay? Yes? Right. I think that you have some time. Let's go to do that. Okay? See you next Monday.